Alright men, time to talk about the most toxic waifu ever talked about. So toxic in fact, that even your baby's mama's mama, that has a mama with a baby, put to shame, but also so bad that even gods couldn't help but smash. The goddamn gods. Now of course, this is no other than the snake waifu. And yes, before you say anything, I already know each and every one of you have at least one snake waifu in mind, from anime, manga, you name it. Just listen and hear me out, because real talk, I cannot condone this one. Because even though most of them look bad as hell in anime, real snakes, and the ones heard about in mythology, are evil! Oh god, no! Oh my god, someone get this man's pills. Okay, maybe not all snakes are evil, but if you have ophidiophobia or the fear of snakes, then yes, you probably feel like all snakes are evil. And just from personal experience, I know if you're black you feel this way. Till this day, I've never seen a black person that wasn't genuinely afraid of snakes. Poisonous or not, that shit just ain't happening. And yes, I know in anime, and even in mythology, the upper half, usually is very attractive. But I'm telling you right now, that's a distraction. Everyone with common sense knows you mess with a snake, you're very likely to get bit. Let me show you something.
I don't want that silly hat on. Whoa! Dang! Every time I even think about taking that thing off. Come on, I'm on it now. Come on, you're gonna come off. Man, whoa, never take my hook. Whoa, man, she likes me.
Yeah, no she doesn't.
Look at the kitty cat I got from the pet store. Isn't he cute?
Hey, Grandma. That's not a cat, okay? That's a 20-foot python. Can you just drop the leash and run? Yeah.
At this point, just run straight to the grave. That's where you're headed anyway. Pause. How deep is that water? How deep is that water? Someone leave in the comments how deep you think this water is, cause low-key, this had me thinking for a good minute. I mean, it has to be an anaconda, but could an anaconda reach from the bottom of a lake and possibly attack someone on a boat? Yeah, I'm never gonna swim again, because now I'm traumatized. Moving on! Just imagine those snakes I just showed you, but bigger. A lot bigger. With the body of an attractive yet angry woman, who's physically, mentally, and metaphorically toxic. Yeah, all of a sudden doesn't seem very appealing, does it? The snake waifu is just too dangerous. But of course, I know there's gonna be one person in the comments that's just gonna be like, wood or smash. And you can try, you can always try. But it's just gonna end up like this. You getting utterly destroyed by that snake snussy. Tragic. Tragic! And if I'm thinking about it even more, where even is the snussy? Because if it's in the place that I think it is, yeah, no, I can't let that one slide. That's a huge con. That's a huge con. No, oh god, I thought about it. And I'm a freak, but that's a little bit too freaky. And I mean, there are other ways to do, get a little, unique with it, but, and I really do mean, yeah, we'll just have to put a pin in that one for now. Because so far, the snussy just doesn't seem to be worth it. However, if it isn't worth it, then why would a god want to smash? And I'll tell you right now, this guy's no other than Poseidon, getting in the cheeks of Medusa. Now listen up. There's many different ways how Medusa came to be. In one story, earlier poets depicted Medusa as a monster from birth, along with her immortal sisters. I think together they're also called the Gorgon sisters. In the second version, made by Roman author Ovid, it describes Medusa as a mortal maiden who was seduced by Poseidon in Athena's temple. Now this pissed off Athena because she felt disrespected that they were doing the do in her temple. But instead of getting mad at Poseidon for, seducing the maiden, she cursed the maiden and turned her into a powerful man-killing monster. Great job, Athena, you dumb son of a... Anyway, in the third version, Medusa wasn't a maiden but a beautiful priestess. And not just any priestess, but a priestess of Athena. And she took a vow of chastity to honor the goddess. However, when the sea god Poseidon saw those cheeks, bro was like, giggity. Yeah, they had an affair. And apparently Athena's walls have eyes because she found out again and cursed the priestess, turning her into Medusa. Instead of, stopping her uncle from smashing her priestess. I mean, damn, what's the priestess supposed to do? Like, tell him no? He's not gonna stop? They all know how bad Zeus is. Why would their uncle be any different? Oh my god, the Greek gods suck! Anyway, this means that Poseidon got those cheeks before Medusa turned into Medusa. And from what I've read, Athena turned her specifically into Medusa, so no man can take advantage of her again. And I mean, yeah, just not really solving the problem, but just causing another problem to happen. But you know, go off, sister, go off. You dumb son of a... Anyway, Athena was bad. But apparently this was the only time in her history where she was getting some. And we all know her story ended by Perseus cutting off her head. Now, judging from this, it's definitely not wise to smash a snake woman like Medusa. There's just way too many cons, and who knows what Athena would do if she found out. Even if you were a god, I don't think there's any surefire way for you to beat her eyes. Because once you look directly into them bad boys, you're done. And I also have to add that Athena did have older sisters. She was the youngest of the Gorgon sisters. And I believe they were cursed with snake forms too, around the same time Medusa was. However, her oldest sister, Cynthia, or Cinthino, was known to be the strongest and the most powerful of the three. And I've read that she killed more men than both of her sisters combined. Combined! Seriously, these girls are a problem. And trust me, the cons only grow once I mention Echidna. I may mention her in my dragon video, but yeah, she doesn't make the snake ladies look any better. Moving on, let's try to find some pros. Now there's only two ways you probably be to smash Medusa. And that would be either you have to be a god, or you have to get rid of a curse. And if you got rid of a curse, she'd probably look more like Ryder from the Fate series. Or more or less, just very, very beautiful. Ryder's real name is Medusa in the Fate series. However, I think she's like an alternate version of what Medusa could be in her world. Either way, bad as hell. This version of Medusa has tons of pros. But I think with Medusa in any story, this is the best you're gonna get. Moving on, we have to talk about Myia from Daily Life with a Monster Girl. And I'm not even gonna lie, she bad. However, she is a Lamia, which in this universe is a half snake, half woman. They're the predatory carnivores, and their tails have the power in them to bend steel. Yeah, now I've seen that whole anime, so I know she's nice as hell to this man. I don't think she's interested in anyone else but him. And for a majority of the time, she seems to be very possessive of his attention. And for most, the possessive nature can seem very flattering, but it all depends on how you look at it. Check this out.
Get over here! You're going nowhere! I got you for 3 minutes!
Why are you running? Why are you running? Help me! Help me!
Finish him!
Yoink!
Now, other than her possessiveness and her ability to injure you, some pros that you could look at are that she got the tickle biggies, a long snake tongue, and she may be a carnivore, but she doesn't exactly eat humans. From what I read, she likes to eat eggs. And unlike Medusa and her sister, she's not hideous in her snake form. So all in all, still smashable, with just a few minor cons. But I mean, what's a few cons? You're just an average Joe trying to smash for one night and one night only.
Is it worth it? Oh yeah, it's worth it. If you're strong enough.
However, some female snakes do eat the male snake after mating. And this is done basically just to get the nutrients they need to successfully give birth. So, the more you know, the less likely you are to die by getting horny. Moving on, we gotta talk about the snake girl in the Monster Girl Doctor anime, Safi, or Safi, I think that's how it's pronounced. She's a Lamia, a doctor, and an assassin. Now, I can give her the same cons I did for Myia, but at least if she hurts you, she can heal you. But just like Myia, she's very overprotective and easily gets jealous. So yeah, I honestly think out of all the girls I talked about, Ryder from the Fate series will still be the only one that I would deem as smashable. At least for me, because I'm sorry, I hate snakes. I really do hate snakes. But this isn't about me. What do you think? Is it wise to smash a snake waifu? Or is that snake Snussy just too scary? Leave it in the comments. And you guys have a great day. Bye.